Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of HPA Global Insights. Today, I am happy to welcome Dr. Elizabeth Tarshish. She is the head of products and science at Lycored. Elizabeth, how are you?
Hello, Jeff. Thank you for having me. I'm great. Thank you.
Elizabeth just landed in Las Vegas, and since we're like one day away from Supply Side Global Expo, if anyone is there, you will be there at booth 3251.
That's right, Jeff.
Yep.
We'll be happy to see you if you will stop by.
And you have a presentation there as well. What are you doing?
Absolutely. I have a presentation on the first day of the convention, and I will be talking a little bit about Lycopene and the journey of Lycored throughout. We are celebrating 30 years this year,
Oh,
so we are
okay.
excited to share our development and news.
All right. Well, let's get into this interview. So, for those that do not know you or have not had the pleasure to meet you yet, or know a whole lot about Lycored itself, can you just give us a quick intro to yourself and Lycored?
Sure, with pleasure. So I'm Elizabeth and I'm PhD in global public health, and I've been in this field for almost 20 years now. And I'm focused on developing new cutting edge health products and bring them to the masses and figuring how can we, take what people need and what the science can offer, bring it together and develop great new stuff. And Lycored, for those that don't know, Lycored is a pioneer and a leading company for carotenoids, Lycopene, of course, but carotenoids in general for 30 years now. And we have been here developing cutting edge new products, new formulations, and all kind of exciting things that we will talk about today, I hope.
All right, so Lyco Red, you guys do a lot of things over there. So we're not obviously, we don't have time to cover everything. We're going to focus in on a few different nutritional ingredients that you make for the kind of food and supplement industries. Let's start with and these ingredients are available globally, correct?
Yes, absolutely. We have
As
a
well
footprint globally.
and because one of our main focuses here at HPA is China, which of these ingredients are available in China? Are they all three of them are available there?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
all three.
Okay, so let's get into those three. Let's start off with lycopene.
Yes, with pleasure. So Lycopene was at the heart of Lycored, as you hear from Lycored's name from the beginning. So our story started when scientists from agriculture universities in Israel developed a special, unique breed of tomato. Those are not just regular tomato that you can get from the shop. Those are a proprietary breed of tomato that is very packed and full with lycopene that is bioavailable. So it started then. Researchers knew for a while, for a few decades, that lycopene, which is a carotenoid molecule that gives the tomato its red hue. They knew that there are a lot of health benefits there, but it wasn't researched in a more construct way. So in Lycored, it started then, and we try to understand how we uncover all the goodness from the tomato and take out this beautiful molecule and understand what can it gives us. So we started our journey specifically with lycopene, understanding all the health benefits it can propose to nature. Lycopene is a very strong antioxidant molecule. It has great properties of what we call here inflammaging. Inflammaging meaning fighting inflammation and oxidative stress that accumulates in our body with age. And this is one of the main reason, the core reason for diseases that happen with time and that happen with the aging. Of course, our bodies are aging from the inside out. And if you can help the body cope with it, balance the body on the cellular level, it helps the body to age beautifully.
So lycopene is kind of that core beginning ingredient, and then you've moved on to kind of expand on that one with the Lycomato is that next ingredient. Let's learn a little bit about that one.
Absolutely. So, Lycomato was our next step in our cutting edge development. We figured out and understand at some point that while lycopene is a great and very important molecule, and it is the heart of the tomato, it was what gives it its color, we thought about it. Well, if nature made the tomato with more than just lycopene, right? There are a lot of different phytonutrients inside the tomato. Why should we settle with only one? If there is something going on in the tomato that involves few phytonutrients, probably there is a reason, right? So we start research. We extracted the phytonutrients from the tomato, which except the lycopene, there are five more, I mean, sufficient phytonutrients. And we started to play with them at the lab. And what we discovered is that while lycopene is a very potent molecule when it stands alone, when it's combined with the natural phytonutrients in the tomato, we see great synergy inside. And things like beta carotene, phyto and phytofluene, healthy lipids, vitamin A, they're all working together. And when we looked at how they worked for different health indications, we actually figured out that it works in a more potent and a more efficient way. And there are researchers, Jeff, that are not coming from Lycored, but out there in the world that are testimonying that when you are taking the full extraction out of the tomato and not only the lycopene, indeed you will see greater and more strong results in throughout different health indications. So basically, our Lycomato product is a full natural extraction from our own breed of tomatoes, and it is answering the core mechanism of action of longevity. Longevity, if I may, is a word that is very trending today, but not a lot of people understand that it's not only, how long do you live, but it's also how well do you live, your biological age. Your biological age is defined by the health of your cell, your cellular wellness. So our Lycomato points exactly to that. It prolongs longevity and it makes the cell to be younger and even reverts them to some extent.
Yeah, I like the word health span instead of lifespan. So that's kind of I
Absolutely.
think exactly what you're talking about. So let's talk about this last ingredient here from for today is Lumenato, and that's you're moving away from that brilliant red carotenoid color to a different tomato. What's that one
A
all about?
different tomato, yes. So part of our innovation also is challenging all the time about what we already know and what we don't know. So as part of developing and looking into Lycomato, of course, and the other phytonutrients, we would try to uncover and better understand what each of them do. So we discovered that they're colorless cousins of the lycopene, which we call phyto and phytofluene, are very, very unique. They are known in the world, but they are rare and it's almost impossible to get enough of them. And it was known from work before us that they are a very, very strong and efficient UV protectors. But there wasn't any product available out there in the world. So again, we started the discovery and developed our own unique breed of golden tomato. This is a tomato that you can find anywhere in the world out of Lycored. And what's unique about it that it is packed with phytoin and phytofluene in very high levels. We're talking about 10 to 12% of phytoin and phytofluene in the tomato, except other phytonutrients there. So this is something very unique. And we learned that both of them have a strong ability to work on the skin from the inside out, meaning that we showed in a few preclinical studies and then clinical studies that it actually works on the skin structure. When we're saying skin structure, it's not only a word. The skin, especially as we age, is becoming older of course, and more wrinkled. This is because the skin matrix is becoming damaged. Skin matrix is the collagen, those are the ceramides and the elastin. They're being exposed to stress, UV, pollution, everything around us, and then they degrade with time. So by taking this unique product, we've shown that we can improve and even revert skin aging from the inside and actually affect the skin structure in a very interesting way.
That's amazing. I'd like to see one of those golden tomatoes in person one day. Um, so thank you so much for that. Those are three amazing ingredients. Again, Lycored does make many more ingredients and has a lot of other things that they do. So do go check them out at lycored.com. And if you want more information, at the end of this, I will have a card with contact information for Lycored. And Elizabeth, I wish you a very productive and enjoyable supply side global expo and presentation.
Thank you very much, Jeff. And please, everyone that will be there, come stop by our booth. I'll be happy to show you everything that we have because we have a lot more that we had the time to talk about today.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, thank you. And everyone watching, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thanks for tuning in to HPA Global Insights. Please like, subscribe, and share with your colleagues. Any questions or suggestions, please email us at info@hpachina.org. HPA Global Insights is a nonprofit organization focused on the overall global dietary supplement industry. Please consider joining the association and supporting its endeavors. Your support is very much appreciated. Until next time, take care.